In today's video, we're going to be taking the All Nippon Airlines Boeing 787 from Haneda Airport in Tokyo, and we're going to fly it up to Shanghai in China. And here is a special thank you to all the members for the continued support on the channel. Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another brand new AviationJack video. Hope you're doing super well. You join me here today at Haneda Airport in Tokyo, Japan. And we're going to be flying our lovely Boeing 787-900, which we've not flown in ages in simulator, by Horizon Simulation, to Shanghai in China. It's taken quite a while to get this flight to work actually. Oh look, we've got a company 737 next to us. Got the lovely scenes of Tokyo in the background, look at that. It's very early morning here in Haneda. It's about 5:15 in the morning, I believe, or 4:15 in the morning. So it's very, very early, and it's 8:15 PM where I am. So this is sunrise, not sunset. So it should be a lovely flight up to China, and then daytime when we arrive back to Japan. Yeah, let's get straight into the flight deck once I show you all what we're doing. So I have an airtime today of 2 hours and 15 minutes, cruising flight level 40,000 feet. 238 passengers departing runway 22 and arriving into Shanghai on 35 right on the dumb 92 Alpha arrival. That's pretty much everything there. Costing deck's 15. Yeah, so let's get straight into the flight deck and get this flight loaded. Right, so here we are in the flight deck of the 787 with that torch light on as it's still quite dark here. Going to the overhead panel then, we're going to switch everything on. Battery can come on, and then the forward external power and also the aft external power can be switched on as well. We're going to get the IRSs switched on, and we're going to go left to right on this. So now let's go up here. Flight deck door power can come on. Emergency exit lights are on armed. Passenger oxygen, forward primary window heaters can come on. All of our hydraulics can go to auto. Passenger belts can go to on as well. We'll switch the dome light on so the torch turns off. There we go. And then that is okay. And then auto, auto, auto. Nav lights on here. And everything else is good. Coming down to the pedestal, we can keep this one on VHF and switch it to 122.800 and make that the active frequency there. Over here, I don't know, XDPR sounds good, and then maybe nav on this one. Okay, cool. So we're going to change our squawk then to 2000. There we are. And then we'll head over to our EFB. Oh, what's the data load? Select menu. I don't know what this is. Let's initialize the flight anyway. Cool. Here's our lovely FMC. Let's get this plan. Before we do that, we'll get GSX.
Is too small for your aircraft.
Oh. Let's reload GSX. I'm just going to go quickly into the settings and get the...
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
We're going to make it big enough. There we go. Cool. Now GSX should work. We'll request... There we go. That's better. And, oh, who should we do? All Nippon, obviously. Right, let's go to the position init page. Put in what we need to put in. So it's Romeo, Juliet, Tango, Tango. And then we'll go to the route page and then pop in the same information. So Romeo, I keep going Papa. Romeo, Juliet, Tango, Tango to Zulu, Sierra, Papa, Delta. There we are, and if we do a route request, okay, so route request, and it should come through. It's good how it has sim brief, isn't it? There we go, so flight plan is ready to load, so we're going to load that one in, click load, there we go, and execute, and then all of that has been set in perfectly. Departure today, we're departing runway... We're going to be departing from runway 22, so let's set runway 22, and then the SID is the Nino X4, which is this one here. Execute, go back to the legs page, and let's do our performance details. So, okay, so it turns out you do it through this tablet here, so it's 38184. So yeah, about there, let's go. So 19%, okay, we'll do 20% fuel. That should be enough there for us. Cargo, oh, that's seats. Oh, don't worry. Seats, let's do that. Fuel, here we go. We'll put it back into pounds. I wish you could just type it in. But oh well. So we want looking for 38. Oh wait, hang on, it's here, isn't it? Nice, and let's load the aircraft up. So there's cargo and fuel is all in there now. Not a lot of cargo, but that's fine. Okay, so we should have how much I was looking for in the total fuel. Yeah, that looks fine to me. Cool, so let's do the init ref after we do our table performance. So condition is dry here. Let's copy the FMC data. And then what is our QNH? 1006, so let's switch that up here. Right, and then we'll put all of this information in. So the wind is currently 200/10, and the outside air temperature is 27 degrees. Thrust optimum, flap config optimum, anti-ice will be off, and let's calculate. Okay, so I managed to figure out after doing all of the weight bits and bobs. So we have a flap 5 takeoff on 132, 140, 150. 47 is the selected temperature, and it's going to be a takeoff 2, D rate 2 for this one. Climb 2, and then takeoff was flap 5, and then so we'll put in the trim 29%. Actually, I could put that in here. Wonder if that will help us with the different calculation. No, pretty much the same. And then it's 132, 140, 150. So 132, 140, 150. And then that is everything set. Everything is completed and done. Right, now let's get our yoke back to where you went to. And we're going to set up our MCP. So flight directors both can come on. We're going to set altitude all the way up to 40,000 feet. And then set our bank to maximum. And set it to 22. Heading 220. Might as well just hold it. Nice, boarding has completed. Cool, that is set to 220, and then speed, we'll set it to our V2 speed, which was 150. Nice, LNAV and VNAV can come on, and let's get the APU switched on. We're going to pop on our fuel pumps and then switch on the APU. There we go, now it's going to be switched on. Pats can come on as well, since the APU is going to be starting up soon. Is that ANA still next to us, or are they gone? Looks like they're nearly gone, or they have gone. Okay, let's get our transponder set to TA, and everything looks good there. Right, we'll get GSX to prepare us for pushback and departure here. And we're going to want we're on stand currently 64, and we're departing from runway 22. So we're going to want to push back facing nose right on this one. And we're going to taxi all the way through the terminal, probably just through Echo and Kilo, Romeo up to 22, and then depart out of here. Shame not going over the city, but it looks so pretty behind us. Look at that, it's so nice. Okay, nose right. Will do. Let me just make sure it's all good. Get all of our... Cool. Beacon light can come on then. And we can get pushed back and start going. So, parking brakes released. Nice. So, engine 1, engine 2, both rising and starting. Now we're just switching the fuel. It's a bit too close to the engine, I can't lie. It doesn't get sucked in there. Gotta get a screenshot of that. Look at that, it looks crazy good. You should see my screenshots folder, guys, it's huge. Oh, let's get auto FPS open as well, actually. Both engines have both started successfully. APU can come off. You can hear that one powering down. Parking brakes is set. And we're going to set our flaps now, which is flaps 5. Oh, 1, wait. 1, 1, 5. There we go. Oh. And then RTO on the auto brake. Taxi lights, runway turn off lights. Full left, check. Actually, let's do it outside. Full left, check. Full right, check. Full up. And full down. This looks incredible. I'm actually very happy. Wait for GSX to do their thing. Right, I think it's all good up here, to be fair. Right, they're gone. Let's do this. Let's start taxiing. Parking brakes released. And a bit of thrust. Do I have a wing light on? No. Okay, let's go to runway 22. Nice, so we are nearly at runway 22, so we can increase the range on our ND here. And we're going to get our landing lights switched on and our strobe lights switched on. There we go. I mean, that looks incredible, doesn't it? It's a shame we're not taking off that way, like I said, but oh well. Now, I'm not sure if there's a toga button in this one or not. Maybe we can press that. We'll give it all a go. Right, I want weather radar on, and I want TARA. And I want to start turning left. Oh. Didn't mean to stop. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's get out of here then. So let's arm the auto thrust and we'll go 50%. Or around that mark. It's fine. Okay, is there a toga button? No, we'll set it ourselves. Toga. That's okay. 80 knots checked. We did do the stabilizer. V1 and rotate. Okay, that was scary. And positive climb rate, gear up. It's very reactive. Let's go. Wow. Right, let's just go straight on with the autopilot because I just want to stare at everything. What an incredible departure. Okay, flaps 1. There's even a runway there as well as runways everywhere. Flaps up. Beautiful. Well guys, I would definitely recommend flying out of Haneda Airport. It is stunning. Didn't expect it to be that pretty, to be honest. Even look at the flight deck colours as well. Okay, landing lights can all be switched off, return of flights and taxi lights off as well. Well, there we go, I'm just past 10,000 feet, so the seatbelt signs can come off. I'm going to leave it there until we reach a bit closer to Shanghai. Enjoy the rest of the flight and the views, and I'll catch you all very shortly. Bye-bye. Welcome back to the flight deck, everyone. So we're going to start planning for the arrival into Shanghai. Been in the air for 1 hour and 25 minutes. I have a nice tailwind pushing us along at flight level 400. So departure arrival. We're arriving today ILS 35 right. So we're going to set that in when we can find it. And it's the Zulu, I believe. Yes, ILS Zulu. Oh no, not that one. ILS Zulu 35 right, and we are on the Dum 92 Alpha, this one, and we are MP2 is a transition, so we'll execute that. Go to the legs page, check for any discontinuities, which show us not. Go to the init ref, thrust limit, and then approach, and we're going to set this into here. And there we go, so it's flat 30 and 140. And that's pretty much everything. I'm going to do auto brake 2 for arrival. And it's a bit turbulent now, as you can see. I'm just going to reduce our altitude down to about 10,000 feet. There we are. And then you can see on our VNav that our top of descent is at 928, which is in... oh, okay, literally less than half an hour, so not too bad at all. Such a lovely flight, this one, I have to say. Really lovely. Looking forward to seeing the return trip another day. Anyway, I'm going to leave it all there, and I'll catch you all closer to Shanghai. Bye-bye. Well, hello and welcome back to the flight deck. We're just on our approach into Shanghai, as you can see here. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the waypoints, but it hasn't quite noticed or realised what's going on. So this is what we've been planning into our FMC. I've just redone it again, but for some reason the actual ND is not picking up that route. So we're just going to have to do it manually up to here, but not to worry, we can figure it out. It's a bit weird how the approach hasn't programmed in properly. So at the I've got different waypoints here completely. So at XSY, there's a bit of a discontinuity there. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Right, we'll go direct to XSY. No, I think it's a bit of a bug with the FMC, clearly. Not quite sure what's going on there. But okay. I'm going to take manual control of the speed. Don't need to be this slow. I need to capture the ILS. We'll just figure it out by that one. I need to capture the ILS at 2,960, so we'll say 2,900. So we'll descend that and do vertical speed. It's a bit weird, not sure quite what happened there, to be honest, but hey ho. Okay, let's get the signal signs on. And we'll get all our landing lights on, runway tunnel lights and taxi lights. Reminds me a bit of that time we approached into Istanbul, a similar thing happening. But okay, so I've armed approach mode and we're going to descend to 200 knots. Let's start making a right hand turn towards the runway now. There we go. And now we're going to set flaps 1. Better do the checklist before it keeps beeping at me the whole time, eh? So checklist, before, after, descent, also brake, landing, all of that is done. Altimeters are also set, and then next is the landing checklist. Now I'm not entirely convinced that it's gonna, find the ILS, unfortunately. So let's hope we have enough visibility to get into Shanghai. Okay, let's set flaps 5. Must be photogrammetry, it looks so green. Okay, there we go, now I've captured the localizer, which is a good thing. At least we've got something. Then once we land, we will be going to Terminal 2. Right, let's arm the speed brake. Oh, no, that's not armed. There we go, that's armed. Set next to rear flap. Okay, reduce our speed now to 160 knots. And now we're descending on the glide slope. I've got a bit of engine bounce in this aircraft. Got no DME though for some reason. It's not showing how many miles out we are. Okay, we'll set flaps 15. Oh, it's a bit foggy here this morning. Go gear down. Got 8 miles according to Navigraph, so we'll go by that. There we are, the gear's set. So let's just reduce to our final landing speed now. So 139 plus 5. Oh, it's raining a little bit. Look at that. Runway's in sight. And we're going to set some more flaps. Flaps 20. And we'll go final flap configuration. And runways in sight. Shame it's a bit rainy. Oh, quite the crosswind as well. Okay, so auto thrust disconnected, autopilot disconnected, and let's take manual control. It's a tailwind, unfortunately, at the moment. Okay, that wind is very variable. Okay, nice. Touchdown. And roll it out. Manual brakes. Where's my spoilers gone? Thank you. And we're going to vacate here to the right. Lovely. Welcome to Shanghai. Bit of a harsh landing, but I think that's kind of down to tailwind that time. Spoilers can come in. And now we're going to taxi to Terminal 2. And just slow it down. The brakes are very slow on this aircraft. Going to try and spin it all the way here, and we'll get the APU started. No, don't stop. Lovely, bring up the flaps. Alright, so we've nearly reached our gates. Now we're going to gate 89 here at Terminal 2. And this is the one here. So we'll slow it down. And you see a GSX there. Switch off our taxi light. And swing it. There we are. And it's 7 AM here in Shanghai, so it's literally just sunrise. Everyone's waking up for work on a Monday morning. And stop. There we are. So parking brakes set. Engine 1, engine 2 cut off. Beacon light can come off as well. And let's get our external power on. APU off. And let's request deboarding. Well, there we have it, everyone. Welcome to Shanghai. Thank you all so much for watching that flight out to here. It's very much enjoyable. So scenic. Very, very beautiful flight. We are still on Vatsim. Obviously, as it's only 7 AM here in China, there's not a lot. Well, there's no one else here at this massive international airport. So, yeah, unfortunately, there's no other traffic to really have a look at here. But we are going to fly back to Haneda. Although it's very late for me, so I'm going to do it probably tomorrow. But yeah, I'll fly back another day back to Haneda. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one and have a lovely rest of your evening. Bye bye.